On low boost, we run 45 pound, and high boost, we run like 58.
Wow. Wow. And you true.
It's must match your age, you know, and it's Mr. Chunk here, you know.
So hold on a little now, hold on a little. So you show all that 58 pound a boost at it already?
Yeah, man.
They have all the good stuff.
Greetings, everybody.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, man. So I was just saying, just doing a little shout out to the sponsors of our nightly live. They are the ones who make it possible, you know. But we won't even delay. We'll go straight into it. It's now 8 minutes after 8. So I'm sorry for who just are joining. If you're late, yeah, try to be early next time. Yes, so Swiffy, I mean, how you been coping, you know, over the past 2-3 months with this whole COVID-19?
Well, I mean, staying indoors. I mean, I just have a daughter. I mean, she's 9 months old now, so.
Oh, by the way, bro, before we even go any further, before we go no further, I have to say congratulations, boss.
Yeah.
Big up, man.
Man, it's a new project, you know?
Yeah, and I know, with the little one, especially when our little princess, them, it caused you to kind of take a different perspective on life in general. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I have to say congrats to you and, mommy and the little princess, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Thanks. Blessing, most.
Yeah, man, definitely. So you say you just mainly just kind of staying safe, you know?
Yeah, I mean, work have to go on. I mean, it's not like we have the usual traffic, but we have to eat, so just we keep clean, sanitize.
Yeah. And I tell you the truth, little traffic better than no traffic at all. No, so?
My bridge would
yeah,
say
man.
none.
Eh?
My bridge would say half a bowl better than none.
A real thing, man. A real thing, because, I mean, we see so many persons kind of crippled by this, unfortunate, COVID-19. So many sectors. I mean, if you watch news, you realize that even some of the farmers, them are complain, it rough, man. It rough all over, but we are being optimistic that, we'll get through this phase safely so that we can kind of resume to doing the things we love. You know what I mean? Hello? Oh, you did it. Yeah, man. I see Hans.
Yeah, man.
Big up Hans. Yes, I. Yeah, man. So, big up everybody.
Yeah, big up yourself, oh goody. Friend them there.
Yeah, man. Big up everybody at tuning, the thing go. All right. So, let us get a little bit more into it now. Ian Galbraith, right, aka Swiffy. For those of who may be watching and don't know, just give us a little quick introduction now. Who is Swiffy?
Well, Swiffy is the head mechanic of Swift Tune. That's our racing team. As I said, my name is Ian Galbraith. We primarily work on Subarus. We have a garage here. I'm a racer, engine builder. You know, modify, you know, highly modified Subarus, and compete. Champion in drag racing. Just past, we had the champion car driven by Justin Sergani at Dover Raceway, the MP4 class last year. So, I mean, I guess the list of our accomplishments could go on and on, but simply put, it's just Swiffy as you see me, so, you know.
You double with like fabrication as well. You mess around with that.
Yeah, I mean we do a lot of in-house work. So if you want to talk about fabrication, the Black Panther, the rig that's on the picture, owned by Jerome Chung, sponsored by Catering. We fully fabricated. I mean, the bumper, the turbo up in the bumper there, we fabricated. We made that. The radiator, we made that. The intake manifold, the exhaust, you know, we weld it up right here at my shop. Big up WS Wells, right? Big up Sean Anderson. Very, very good welders. You know, with that, fabricate. I mean, we build the engine. We put the head. We do. I mean, all modifications to the oil system for the drag racing. I mean, that's just what we do. You know, we modify cars. You know,
it's pretty much a one-stop shop then.
Yeah, basically, from you bring a car in here, it come out back a winner. It come out back fast.
Because I mean, in all fairness, you know that certain things like maybe, you know, you need to work on a block. We know certain things you'd have to outsource, you know, but the majority of stuff, you know, you're doing out.
We do to the engine, you know, I mean, is obviously within our power. Like if we do in a block, like Nancy would bore, Nancy, you know, from Coke Engineering, good people, board and who own the blocks for us. On the circuit car, was sponsored by Precision, head shop, Mr. Rowe, good man. He to the block, strengthened the block a little bit, and I mean, the whole year that block run, don't give us no problem. Right now it's still in the car, starting and working perfect. Between and Mr. Rowe, you know, race cars. I mean, all it's our local base. The drag car now, we needed something very strong. We imported a case that was done up to, you know, some specifications that make that car what it is. And then we have it here, you know, piston and rod, straight cams, 14, cam gears, right up. Computer, wire, everything. And tuning, you know.
All right. We'll definitely get some more into it, but before we do, the name Swiffy, right? I can't understand. Oh, Swiffy. Me think you the name Subby.
Well,
why Swiffy and not Subby?
We'd have to start from the start. Patrick Cole and Mark, like my family, like, you know, my big brother them. Patrick Cole is a good friend. I mean, he's my uncle. I basically call him my uncle, and he had a garage up in Mona. And I had a Suzuki Swift, you know, the base model one, 3-cylinder, the slowest one. You know, my mother had bought it, you know. Proud, you know, is the one thing she would have bought.
Come with it. What, 3-cylinder? I saw it go. Them one there?
993 cc. And I had that for years till my mother, you know, reached a point she could buy a new car, and I was just about to get of age to get a license, and appear a little bit over the summer fee. But you know, Swift slow like a snail, you know. So they want to fix it up, and I linked Uncle Patrick said I was buy a GTI Swift, and I find one on the roof, turn over.
And
And
scrap it out.
and my uncle said, yo, that was gold. You know what I mean? I mean, the car was on the roof. When I tell my mother, say, I'm buying a car, we roll over. She asked me for mad. So, we buy it, and Uncle Pat left it upside down, take out the gas tank and all them something. I don't understand why. Come I Swift the carburetor. And he built it for me and converted it to a GT. It was 4-door them time there. And got some help from Ethan Howard them time there, you know, because from George's days, George man, him and my big brother and thing, and go through and come easy and put it together. But I didn't want it a little bit faster, you know. My friend him like Nick Lou did have like a Honda Civic, and like, you know, around the place and why, you know, him and Chris Hart and the boy, the Jonathan Kid. And I said, you know, need like a piece.
Need a little more. Need a little more speed.
So, big boss will just come online and big me up while I got David Diedrich. I think he's who started it off for me. And I got down to Diedrich one day with his turbo. Uncle Patrick sent me down there. And boy, I got down there and I said, boy, I hear say you make car fast. He didn't make a thing and and he looked about and see Tristan and laugh after me and say, oh, you know, that car is not bossy. You know? So I take out the turbo now and said to him, say, oh, I have a turbo, man. I put this on it. I said, boy, now you're talking, you know? You know, you're talking. So, you're a little bit, I did pass through about a couple of weeks. He was there with Soldier them time there and thing. And, you know, he looked on me and say, yo, you know, that car got real swift, you know? That car got real swift. And he said, you know what your name again? And he couldn't remember. I said, just, no bother. Swiffy. And right before, I think it was 2002 or 2003. David did the Swift, and I mean it stuck. I mean I had the Swift doing everything, and I mean
so David gave you that name.
Yeah, man. David Diedrich is the first one called me Swiffy, and it just stuck from David Diedrich talk loud and thing, and him go tell Paul Lee them, and him go tell everybody, and
it stuck from it stuck myself.
Man, but I must say it's a blessing. Trust me, David. Soji. In them and they really start up thing. We don't. Uncle Pat is the man who light the fire and Diedrich them, you know, blaze it up. And really
same. So with at the time, you didn't have any intentions of Subarus. Subarus were not on the list of things to do.
No, you know, to tell you the truth, I was I made it my son away. You know, if my friend Luke Hamilton is on the live now, you know, he might go jump up. But I was actually a ever person at the time, you know what I mean?
Yes, serious.
Yeah, if I'm playing video games and thing, you know, I mean, Gran Turismo 1 did kind of favor to the evolution them, you know, they did faster. And when in the Gran Turismo 2, I think, was like the Subaru. So it's like, it's like I said, boy, you know, this could have worked out. And then my brother now, Jason Moses, he was the first to actually acquire a Subaru GC 99 L Sport. And, you know, he was the first one to come and say, boy, you know, what we can do with this, you know what I mean? Him just buy the car and say, like, how it sound, and you know, them car that was like a whistling sound. I show over the man. The blow valve and whoosh, whoosh, and all night we drive out the whole gas. Whoosh, whoosh. So, if you fix it, obviously, I mean, I know nothing about Subaru. I know about Swift. I know about it, and Diedrich, a big Honda man and thing. But he was the person I knew, and Diedrich said, yo, I have a little bitch named Paulie down the road. I said, we're calling Paul. So, we're calling Paul, and I think we had damaged the turbo. You know, me I read book and everything, and you know, we didn't want the car faster, so we just pull off the reference hose. That was Diedrich's idea too. I'll get that to you later. Just pull off the hose off of the actuator, you know. So you know, it just make about £1 million a boost. We don't know because the boost gauge mash up. So spin it up and thing, I will mash up the turbo, and we're going to Paul, and Paul sending us to Clevie at the time. And Clevie directed us. And you know, Clevie stay out a gate. Big up Clevie. Big bad, Clevie gate. I looked through the little hole at Clevie. I say, yo, wow, can't help you. I say, yeah, man. Can't come inside. No, where what? I have none.
Just like that.
Yeah, I must say, oh, that, I say, Swiffy. I know, not Swiffy. Say, all right, man. Diedrich send me. Oh, all right. My PF22. Them time I don't know what that. So, you know, me gone home, gone on internet, them time they are dial up, you know. So, you know, we have to wait for another night and that thing. Me and just most did it online. I look for this VF22 and send for the turbo and get the turbo. And it was through Cleavy too. And you know, him help us out. Go back down to Paul now. We set sit up with Paul. So that was my first experience with Subaru, and I saw Paul working on Subarus and doing the electronics, the radios and things, and installing stuff. And you know, we started to do little racing out at Burnham Field. And I have my little Swift. And you know, Honda man, the turbocharged now, you know, so you know, fast, no, nobody not give me no talk. Starlet man, I wipe out the whole of them. You understand? So the day I drive now, and I was gonna say a little man, but a big man come up now, say he want a race. Him just buy that blue car, and look across a Subaru. So heard him, I say, we look on the muffler, I see muffler start. So me don't know say him can make X amount of horsepower. Him not there watch no time. So when me don't calculate in my head when my car weigh how much power me supposed to have. I mean,
right.
Don't know him lose the race already, but him want the race, so me I give him the race. So that race, man. First thing him do is like him a launch the car and the car bob down a little. So the time me as tired, come a peg like a one wheel drive. Me even have no limited stick on my car, but my car like so wait till the second I hook up and me can't.
Gone,
Side by side, him kind of a launch the car and shoot off left him and him about a 40 car length or something like that. So back off now, come back home now, and come down. I don't understand. I buy my $2 million car and or if you beat me. So I say, come again. Like he never start off good. So me did a sorry for him now and I go to him and say, how much you launch the car? How much you move off the car? He say, boy, not really move off the car good. So I say, all right. Carry car up to about 5,000 or 6,000, man. You get me? No, man, 2,000, 3,000. I say, no, man, go up to about 5 or 6, man. He move off now. This time now, I see him shoot off now, give me about a car length. I say, yeah, we have a race now.
Yeah.
So, just second gear now, we are a bun tire right through, front wheel drive, one wheel. I mean, I wait. I don't understand. I wait till he hook up. Man. Just really, you see, really mean I'm passing by about third or fourth gear. So, come back now, you're happy now, you lose race, but you're happy. I said, why?
You learn something.
Then, you know, me don't say the cars so hard and thing. I'm saying, man, that's Subaru that, you know. You see, I'm saying, it's and who you win. I say, yo, tell the truth, you couldn't win from the start. You see, same say, boy, my car feel easily. You see, I'm a liar, so me I say, ratted. You know, I somebody for me, a liar, a race car. Get me first. They say, no, man, when you come down to my garage, I'm saying, which garage that? I say, Pioneer. I say, what's that thing? I say, what's that? Small world, you see, so.
Yeah.
Monday, then time me there, you taking me still there school as well, you get me? And my lunch money.
Okay.
Right?
See.
And some have job and all them something. Go down there and talk to Paul a little bit, and Paul say him understand how my Swift fast so and this and whatever. And tell him say me tune it and thing. Time I have an image night, DVD tricks, help me with the image. Install it and show me how, you know, this tuning thing. I say tuning thing, me do this thing upon game. I mean, say like
you can't do in a real life. I turn up that time. I say, yo, don't go too far. This thing, you see, you know, that DJ said that run the car rich, Swift, run the car rich. I run anything, run the car rich. Yeah. So
I read online now and the command must say, yo, you know, say if you lean out, you make some more power. So I say, oh, the big boss at them say run the car rich. Me want to beat people. Vernon feel
lean
like
out it.
Lean out that, I mean. Car start to wait, feel nice and thing. With about fourth gear, I just now feel nothing, the pedal dead. Yeah. Oh, go on. Look behind me, hear smoke.
Whoa.
Up at DJ, I say DJ. Oh, he didn't tell me, say, make no for lean out the car. He said, I told you to run the car rich. So I tell you, said, don't lead it out. He said, well, because I mean, I know power the car weak.
Wait, you did actually blow the engine?
What do you mean? Same time. Lean out, man. And tell me on a wide band, you know. So I don't know about the airfield ratio. I just know me rich and that. Right? So I lean out now, but I drive it and see the smoke. I mean, nobody behind me. Just I lean out and the car feel faster. And feel faster. You see, I make car feel faster. And lean out and Diedrich's words were, shabang.
Hey, so then the boy would have said, brr.
But no, sir, man. The man said, shabang.
That the boy would have said.
That's what you get. You car with. I say, all right, big boss. So I say, need to fix this back now. So go find some piston and he must say, yo, high compression. Make the car whip in a Swiffy. But it ain't got low compression. Because you can't manage mash up back this again, you know. So I say,
yeah.
Compression thing and, you know, make sure I ask the boss and say, Diedrich, where you say, low compression, right thing, because I can't manage to boom up. I'm saying, yeah, man, put in low compression piston. But at the time, Diedrich was moving away, going to the US. And was down by Paul a lot. And then obviously through Garfield now, we're down at Paul. Because Jason Moses' car was there. So, you know, it's between Garfield, Jason, and Diedrich. We end up down at Paul a lot and thing. And start to get to know Paul and hang out with Paul and Lisa them and Wingy them and everybody. Nice vibe. I said, no, it's a go home. Because I said Diedrich was the person that I was, you know, leaning on to at the time. And then he was moving away. So, you know, I just come see Paul and thing. And, you know, from there, so I got to love the Subarus and I realized that, you know, they had a difference, you know, a stronger platform in my eye because they had a better gearbox setup. You know what I mean? So, I mean, no matter what power you apply to it, you could get where with launching hard and moving off the line. And the start of the race is the slowest part of the race. So if you're fast right there, you really are going to end up fast at the end of the day because, I mean, I'm going to have to go try to catch you up. So, I ever think kind of dead off because I say, boy, we meet them launch and mash up. So, could mind you. So, that was the whole getting to from Swiffy, you know, going to PNL and working with PNL and working with Subarus. You understand?
Right. Now, other than drag racing, right, is there any other discipline that you participate in?
Well, we do circuit racing. I used to do circuit race a Swift actually at Dover when I was by PNL. And I put that down for a couple of years because I wanted to focus on my business and, you know, make it into a business more than just a hobby. You understand?
Yeah.
And, put on the circuit racing for a couple of years, maybe 10 years. I think it was 10 years. And then decided that, boy, I wanted to go back. But it was more of I would say, a bet. You know, Mr. Chung, you know, said to me, we were there, I one day just chatting after some drag racing meet. And I said to him, boy, you know, say that body fit have a circuit car. But it's like 3 months to Dover. And he must say, boy, I bet it can't be the Dover car in that time. But I guess he thought, I mean, I wasn't up for the challenge, you know? So, Dover car, you know, in 3 months and we go to Dover. First race, boom. We lick the head gasket, overheated. I really thought it just blow on us.
Like how long ago? How long ago was this, Swiffy? What are you talking about now?
August mid 2018. Because we had raced, I think, in April or so of the year, drag racing. And I think that's when we're doing the nines, the 9.6 and whatever.
Yeah, we soon get to the drag racing part. We just want to make sure we, you know, talk about some of the other stuff before we get down to, you know, drag racing.
Right. Yeah, man. So so I went to the circuit race in 2018, the third, and and then we competed last year too. You know.
You said Justin was the driver of the Subaru.
Right, Justin Sergani drove the car, for the 2019 season.
Okay. Were you able? I mean, you're on the team.
Sorry.
Wait a second. No, I was saying if you
say if we're on the cricket then.
The cricket that one piece of the interview, man. All right. I was saying with your circuit racing stint, right? Were you able to capture any major success?
Yes, we actually, I mean, it was the first time I competed actually in the MP4 championship. The idea was to go in there to win. It was really just drive the car, and Justin Sergani wanted to move over from go-karting over into the big league, the big cars and things. We just did this thing together, and I gave him the car to drive. We prepared it and thing, put together, we tested it, and did a lot of testing. That's my main thing, do a lot of testing. We did like 200 laps before the first race meet of doing right. We got the car right, and we went through the whole year. And we actually won the championship. At the end of the year, we beat Jimmy James by 2 points, I think. You get me?
Yeah.
Competed all the races. So that was good. I mean, on my first try, I won the championship.
Yeah, true. Very encouraging.
Vale,
yeah, man. It's very encouraging, Swiffy.
Yeah, I mean, what I do is that I try to find what is it I need to do to win.
Right.
Was like, it was just like when NDRC, was doing the drag racing circuit. I mean, and they said that a team championship,
right.
Jason Moses, Nicolo Hamilton, Berger, competed in the team championship. And we won it the first year that they had it, that we tried. You get me? And Jason won, I think, the 13-second championship. Berger won the 11-second championship, or 12 maybe. You get me? But we did what we needed to do to win. And I mean, that's just my whole thing. Like, I just need to know what it I'm up against, and I just find what I need to do to win the race. You know what I'm saying? If the car needs like this, if it need that, you get me? Modify that. Whatever you want. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing a rally car, trust me. Just to be another part of the racing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot a little, right? So here's a question: drugs or circuit? Which do you give the edge? Which one you prefer? Or not, let me say, which one you like more than the other?
Circuit is more fun. I mean, I'm racing for 10 minutes while drugs are driving for 9 seconds. So, I mean, fortunately, drag racing is nice. I mean, when you have a 9-second car, it's not no stroll in the park. You understand? I mean, you leave the light with everything, 800 horsepower, and I mean, you're blasting down the track. It's a real rush. But it takes more effort. It takes more driving, and I mean, I like a challenge, and the circuit racing challenged me, to make the car better. I mean, what I like is to build a car. So necessarily, the circuit racing have a little bit more challenge. The drag race, like, really, you have to have grip, as my uncle would say. And if you have too much grip, then you have too little power. If you have too little power, or you think you have too little power, then you have too little grip. So basically, what we've been trying to do over the last couple of years, I think last 2 years with the Black Panther, is to find grip. And that's in itself been a challenge. So I can't really say to you that the circuit racing or the drag racing is better, or which one I like more. Get me? The circuit racing is a new challenge for me now because it's new. I've just been doing it for 2 years with the Subaru. The drag racing I've been doing it for 10 years. You get me? With every year come right up. So, and the drag racing is more of, I would say, for myself and for Chunks Catering, is more to put us on the map, where we want to be the fastest Subaru a couple years back, and we did that. We beat Robert Bailey. Big up yourself, Robert. big up Robert Billy time that he said for 15 years. And then we
which was what again, Swiffy?
I think it was 10-7, right? I think it was 10-7. And on the first year of trying, we did like 10-8, you know, at the end of that year, what year it was. And I mean, you know, I could have beat myself because I knew I could have run the faster time. But the next year, I mean, I think it was like the first or the second pass I did. I think I did like a 10-6 and beat the time. And you know, that made the sponsor happy. Mr. Chung, I'm happy, make me happy because you know, now I'm the fastest Subaru, you know, in the island, and, you know, ever.
But I mean, you're the first Subaru to break into nines as well.
Well, yeah, but I mean, before that, there was nobody doing nines. Just doing 10-6 alone was in itself being the fastest.
A record. I mean,
it's its own league, you know what I mean? And that's nice to do. When we tried to do single digits, we had a few mishaps along the way, and you know, you really find out, say, boy, it's a hard road, really, when you reach single digits, you know what I mean? Anything mash up in the blink of an eye and thing, you know, but when we went to single digits, yes, we were the first, you know, so we were the first to do single digits, right? A 9-9 pass. And then the next pass after that, I think, was 9-6. I think that which is the best time that we've done so far, you know?
Well, let me ask you this, Swiffy. Quick question, right? Which moment was most memorable for you? The 9-9, breaking into the nines first, or actually beating the 10-second by that was set 15 years ago?
Well, to tell you the truth, the 10-second pass, boy, it's hard to say, but the 10-second pass was a bad pass. You get me? When I did the 10-6. Because I later on did 10-4 and then 10-0. You get me? We had this setup already to beat 10-7. I mean, we did 10-8 the year before. So when Mr. Chung and I sat down and we decided how we're going to plan out to go faster next year, the idea that, okay, we're going to aim the car towards going to a 9, which we knew we wouldn't do at the time. Yeah. If it dropped short, it would drop probably 10-5 or so. So when we did 10-6, it was a bittersweet. It's like, yeah, we did 10-6, but then for that, what do you want? You get me? You want a 10-5 or 4 or so. And then, you know, it was like, a man said to me, say, like, was Jason Moses, you know? Where I said, boy, you know, you beat the record. I said, yeah, but, I mean, you know, I mean, I feel like I failed, you know, chunks them, you know, like, tell him, say, well, I'll get a 10-4, and I never get it.
Yeah.
So, yes, it was memorable, I must say, the record, but that wasn't the real thing for me, was that I wanted to do what I told the man I was going to do. And the next meet after that, I think we did 10-4. Started to break a host of axles. I mean, one time I broke all 4 axles right before the 60 foot. You get me? Because I move off hard, I got 9,000 RPM, 35 pound of boost, and I come off of the clutch, and I tell you, everybody ball murder.
You hold on, 35 out the hole, 35 pound of boost out the hole.
And I mean, remember, say, I mean, I don't have anybody necessarily in front of me. I don't have anybody looking to that I can go to and say, all right, so what I do now? How fast I must go?
Okay.
I am the person doing this. So, I mean, I try and the good thing.
You're setting the bar.
Not setting the bar. I mean, I am placing the bar. You get me? I am moving the bar. You know what I mean? I am making the bar. You get me? I'm trying to see what else can I do? You know, I've tried to move off with 10 pound and 20 pound. I could try 30 pound. You know what I mean? I could try 35. You get me? If you broke an axle, then you know, say, all right, the axle tired, or we need better axle. And we end up doing 10-0. I mean, end up moving off back at 20 pounds of boost, had too much wheel spin, and do more driving and you know, power control down the track, you know, with boost by gear and thing. And we end up doing 10-0 on stock axles and everything. And you know, it just teaches to go along, because experience is my teacher. You get me? And I'm glad that Chung and Chung's catering, you know, were always behind me and just with me. They were all right. You know, Mr. Chung said the best thing is that we do have the same problem. Get me? True. You get me? I can't come back and break the axle today, and then all right, we get axle. We break the axle tomorrow, and then we get.
Yeah, that means no progress was made then.
Some say,
the problem still there.
Right. So by axle, you get me? And then and well, that got us into the nines. But before that, we had boost problems. I was running too much boost. I was moving off too hard. You get me? So it's challenges, and you know, it's good to know that you have somebody there. You know, I mean, sponsoring you. I have my own personal car, the White Tigers, you know, but I couldn't carry it to that level. I couldn't, you know, I couldn't carry it to where it needed to be. So, you know, that's why we have. You get me, and I really appreciate it because it helped me to bring out, you know, my thoughts and really want, you know, my specs. You know, like, you know, I could try things and, you know, be my own scientist and start, you know, and I explain to you, I'm going to do this. This is what I expect to get. So, you know, if something happened, there are a problem. You know what I mean? And there must be no driver. I can't miss a gear and come back and tell boss, man, you know? And don't lose the race to get. You know? You see the car broke? Boss, you all right. Axle broke, that's all right. But I can't lose a race. Miss gear. No, sir. I have to move like a robot. Bam, 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 bam.
Let me ask you this, Swiffy. What is the world record for stock chassis Subaru right now? You know?
What do you mean by stock chassis?
Not tube. Not tube. For example, with them guys down in Antigua, they're in the 8s with I think 8.8 with their Subaru.
Right. Yeah.
Helter Skelter.
Helter Skelter. Yeah, man. Right. It was supposed to be this whole COVID-19 thing, messed up everything, but we were supposed to arrange for them to come over this year to actually race us. Because they are faster than us, get me? And our new goal for the drag car, you know what keep us busy, is that we're trying to get the car to be the fastest in the Caribbean. So yes, we're fastest in Jamaica, but Jamaica is a small place. And Antigua, I mean, I think maybe even smaller, but they have a faster car, they have a bit better setup, and we talk a lot, and we want to be the fastest in the Caribbean. So the race is really with them for Subaru.
With them,
right?
Okay.
And after that, now, if we get an 8-second pass, then I think we're gonna consider to bring the car to the US and try enter into like World Cup, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea. If we get into 8-second, I mean, like we go to 9. You get me? I mean, street car to 9. Big up Bobby and Squaddy, you know, street cars.
Yeah, but that's good though, because you know a lot of persons may not even know that you had intentions of racing internationally.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, the thing is that I need a challenge. You get me? I mean, he said to me all the time because he must say the reason why I don't beat 9.6 is because Squaddy not beat me or the red car not beat me. Like there's no chance. So he must say, boy, go beat Omar. I know, you know Omar love chat. Or big up Omar. Omar. Get me? So the challenge is I need to have a challenge. So because I mean when I beat the actual time, the fastest Subaru time at the time,
yes,
actually had a faster time than us. We were doing 11s and Squaddy was doing 10.8 or 10.7, but I don't think he beat the time. So my drive was to actually beat Squaddy because he was in front of me. You get me?
Oh.
Every time that Squaddy would get faster, we have to be faster. You get me? And he was supposed to be a rival at the time. And it's healthy, you get me? Rivalry is healthy. Yeah. I mean, healthy for me. I mean, you get me? So right now, we want to know, race, I said, the Antiguans. I mean, they're at 8.8. I mean, that is a relative challenge, but that is now the bar. You get me? And, you know, we have, locally, we have, you know, Kenty for race and beat up. We have Omar for race and beat up. We have the Crocodile. You know, we want to do that. That's the actual thing. But, you know, racing, and as DJ say, things go shabang. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me ask you this, though. The last meet, I believe it's the same picture that we have here on the screen, right? I realized you were I'm not sure if experimenting is the right word, but you had some tires on the car at the time that they were, I guess, a little bit huge, some persons would say, right?
Yeah. They were. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what was the thought behind going to that spec tire? Was it in search of more traction?
Yeah, I mean, as my Uncle Greg say, you know, if you have too much power, then you have too little grip. If you have too little grip, you have too much power. So we have too much power, so we want grip. So we'll go find grip. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I mean, we have like a saying that, you know, I am the gas pedal, Jason is the brake, and Mr. Chung is the clutch. So basically, Mr. Chung clutch, nothing can really go on. You get me?
Right.
You know, I decided to press gas and say, listen, let's buy a big tire. I mean, I need more grip. And I mean, I made a development. So we tried that. And it gave us more grip, but it gave us too much grip. And we didn't need so much tire. And then the tire gave us another ill effect, which was this kind of swing of the car. You know, it was ballooning. And we big up our friend, you know, Alvin Chen, Fojai. You know, he was there with, you know, he's a sponsor. Helps us out a little thing. And, you know, but mostly advice. And him come and say, but, you know, you got too far. Maybe in a bigger tire, but you went too big. But as I said before, I mean, I don't want you to look in front of me and say, okay, let me try what he has tried. You get
right. I
am that person trying everything. So, I mean,
right. I mean, I don't think, look here, in all fairness, I don't think anybody should have, I mean, used that instance to crucify Swiffy. I don't think anybody is doing that. And I don't think anybody should, because guess what happened? You see, if we don't try new stuff, how are we going to advance? Right?
You can't do something and get a different result, bro.
Cannot. But, all right, watch your now, Swiffy. If you had done that and you were spot on with what you wanted and it worked, everybody would have praised you. You understand?
Right, you see, the same thing, I don't worry about what people say, you know, as long as my sponsor on point and my consultant on point, and they say, yeah, and we try it, and if it don't work, we win together, we lose together, you understand? I just Swift, we're out as a team. So, I went too big on the tire, and then Mr. Chung did research, you know, call abroad, you know, my brother abroad who do some Subaru too, and they work in RevWorks, and, you know, we consult other people, and them say, boy, you know, well, you got too big, Swift. You know, try this. And I mean, we have a new tire now that we haven't gotten to try. You get me? But it seems to be better from the last time we tested. You get me? And that's just how it is. I mean, the thing is that I am the one doing that. I mean, no, I have done it, so you know that tire wrong.
Exactly. So you basically done the R&D for somebody else.
Somebody else. Get me? I'm ahead of it. So, I mean, I have done that for you to can say, yeah, man, Swiffy did try. You know, never
right.
You get me?
Right, right.
But I mean, that's what will keep me in front, because I'm always trying.
As Toda is saying right here, it's a learning curve. That's how you figure stuff out. You know, definitely Toda.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, you have to try things, and I mean, it costly. I must say, because we have the 6 for 6, right? 28 by, how do you know, 28 by 8 or 28 by 9. Right, big tire, right? And as I say, as Toda says, a learning curve, and I mean, I tried it, never worked. Then also, we try see it one over, and then mash it, or them go slower. So
true.
I mean, the thing is that the car has always run 9. Like I run a 9.8 with pure problem. You get me? I run 9 off the trailer. Just drive off and say, I could just get a test run. I run 9.8 because we're trying things to make the car better than 9.6. So and I'm going to do the 9.6 setup, expecting that if I run it again, it will run 9.4. No, I mean, if I don't achieve. So whenever we get it right, it will be better than the 9.6. You get me? And what we have now, expect it to be like 8.9, maybe. So maybe if we drop short and we drop to like 9.2 or so, I'm sure the boss will be happy. You get me?
Right. Well, let me ask you this, Swiffy. You're sponsored by Trunks Catering, right? The Black Panther. Right. Now, is it, I mean, in drag racing, we don't see a lot of racers getting sponsorship, right? Most racers sponsor themselves, right? So with a sponsor on board who is giving you the support. Say, listen, Swiffy, anything you need, let's just get it done.
Well,
Does it come? Eh?
It's not actually like that, but you go on that.
Well, yeah. That's the essence of having a sponsor who you know certain things. Yeah, you can just the sponsor will deal with.
That sponsor is that I mean Jamaica. It's not like you may have a big corporate sponsor. I mean, I don't know. It was for drag racing because it's not the premier sport like circuit racing.
Right.
Mr. Chong loves Subaru. All right. He has the Black Panther. He's another Subaru, and I work with him, and I work on his cars. Right. With the Black Panther, it's not all of that. Mr. Chong has sponsored his car as the project car.
Okay.
So, because I couldn't do it on my own with my own car. So
right.
he has me, all right, Swift, here what? You need to deal with the body. Something there, I deal with the engine, gearbox. Right? So basically, like the slicks for the car they are my slicks. They're not his.
Okay.
Get me? Obviously I do a labor, right? What I can do, right? And some things obviously him have to pay for. But like engine work, like he would sponsor that because, you know, we wanted to have the highest horsepower Subaru too, and we did that. You get me? We had to buy certain parts and that. As I said, we had some of the help.
As in Jamaica or the Caribbean?
In Jamaica, yeah. Certainly not the world. But we work together. You get me? It's sponsored by me too. I mean my staff, I deal with the staff. I mean Mr. Chung, you know, take care of us, you know, we buy food and things. The staff pay them for work on the car, right? I don't charge Mr. Chung for that, but I mean, you know, he has helped me in the way that he's saying, okay, let's do this together. Get me? What can you do? And let's see what I can do. And I mean, maybe that's why we haven't reached so far. I mean, if Mr. Chung did have it like that, we could have spent ends of money. I mean, I'd be at 8 seconds long time, you know. Right now, the challenge is to do this on a small. Do you understand?
Yeah. So it is a budget bill.
Yeah, man, definitely, brother. It's not no blank check. I'll tell you that. Tires like the tires buy wrong now. How that go? I didn't buy two. I will both at now. You understand? You get me? I mean, I take a bullet there. I can't run him. I mean, him do as I never work out, so never suffer the consequences. But that's what you see. It's a part of the game. It's cheaper than me by myself. I've helped, and I say I give gratitude and appreciation to Chong's family and Chong's catering and all that because they have helped me, you know, put myself, you know, on the map. You know what I mean? Right.
Well, I can tell you, your funds, your drag racing funds, I know they have been asking, you know, boy, we're Swiffy, boy, we're not seeing Swiffy. I believe maybe 3 meets you may have missed last year, thereabout.
I think so, yeah. We developing the car and the thing is that right now there is no championship to win in drag racing necessarily. I mean, you know, big up Kenty Racing and the whole 8763, the whole you know, Jamwest you know, for providing the us to race now. But necessarily like we're not into winning a championship. I mean, Mr. Chung, we have trophies for that put on and collect those. So basically right now what we're trying to do is just get the car as fast as we can. So we've done a lot of testing. So we go down to the track days before race. I mean, race will be Sunday. And I mean, as part of my thing now, I would get the car prepared and get the car done from Wednesday or Thursday. I would go do testing. You get me? And try to get the car right. And I mean, most times it don't work out right how we want it to be. And the car, we saddle up and we carry it back. So by the time you guys come into the track on Saturday, you see us going the other way on the trailer going back. Yeah. So it's been, and I mean, you know, people make talk about, you know, we are send video and thing. I try to promote for Kenty. No,
Oh, really?
If it's so promoting costs us too much because when we lose an engine or we blow a gearbox or something, you know, Kenty not
really, bro? People have them things that say.
I mean, you know, you hear it and just walk with it. But the thing is that we want to come out there with the car good, and whenever we race, and we are here, we perform for the fans. You get me? Mr. Chung not into just being there for being there sake. You know, it's business in there. Want the car come out and run good, and
make a statement.
We run go home, you know. We live and fight. But can what? Fight or run away? Live to fight.
Another day, yeah.
Same time, so you know we're ready, and you know we're ready to beat up people. Big up Robbie, big up.
Boy.
You know, so the couple of meets we've missed. I mean, we've been there. I mean, I think it's maybe one or two, maybe that we didn't go.
Yeah.
In a little while, right? Because you know, my fiancée was pregnant at the time too, so you know,
family time.
Yeah, man, big family time, you know, and I mean that's across the board, you know. Mr. Chung and the people, family. So, you know, that was just one thing. All of Swiffy in the hospital. You know what I mean?
Big up, man. Yeah, but that's good, you know. It's good that your racing team can be a family.
Yeah, next meet I think I got a baby Christine or something like that. So you know, that was just that. But I mean the right now. So when this thing clear up now, you know, we'll get back to business.
Right. So okay, let us we're gonna go back to some stuff, but let us move forward a little. What can fans expect both circuits and drags whenever the race season resumes, whether it be next year or this year? What can fans expect from Swiffy?
Well, you know, Swiffy is a team. So for a while now, because drag racing has been at Jamwest, it is far and is the Black Panther will bring. But no, we'll have maybe 2 cars or 3 cars competing, right? You know, and obviously, you know, it's for challenges. Obviously, you know, we want the car, the Black Panther, to obviously continue to be the fastest, and I'm sure that, you know, between Squaddy and Bobby, they'll be trying their hardest to come and beat the record. You get me? I don't take it, you know, I respect them and thing. You know, so we're just gonna make sure we stretch the margin a little further, just to keep it right. Then that's even better for me, because if them beat me, it's just more fuel for the fire. But but we'll have more cars, and what I want to do is we have a car that is a street car in that sense. I mean, I really respect Bobby and his car and Squaddy, you know, coming to the track like that. And you know, my car is a racing car. I mean, I come to race. I'm not bringing a knife to the gunfight. But you know, if it is that's a challenge for me, you know, to have a street car that drive to the track, because Bobby and Squaddy don't drive to the track, and I understand why. Racing car and things can happen, you know, but my challenge is to drive a street car, come to the track, come and run a 9-second pass.
And drive back home.
Hopefully drive back home.
Hold on, Swiffy, hold on. Hold on, sick up in, Swiffy, sick up in. Yeah, man, right back into it. So, you're saying that you are going to build a car, you're coming with a car that can compete as a quote-unquote street car. Yeah,
the classification is the fact that it have interior. I mean, my car do have interior, but still a street car. You know? Not for the under, I'm not driving interior, but in street car. But I understand the concept. I mean, we're Jamaicans, so I mean, whatever. I mean, I love the AC blue and everything. Get me? And I'm going to try to get the car for a second to join Bobby. You know, I think Bobby cars are good feet, and I mean, you know, I mean that's a nice good challenge, you know. So, but I mean, I say I want to drive it to the truck. Again, I want to go further than Bobby. You know what I mean? And drive it come to the truck and run a 9-second, beat up some boy, and then.
So you want to make a statement. That will be the statement.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, it's a challenge. I
Street
mean,
car.
I'm not trying to knock Bobby. I mean, I recommend my car to the truck, and I understand
Right.
why. You get me, and I understand Bobby. But the thing is that a true street car, like in the US, like I try to be more professional about it, right? They have to drive to the truck. They must at least drop off about 10 miles up the road and be seen driving in and whatever. I mean, if it wasn't for certain things, I take that step further and use our pump gas. You get me? As street type. You get me? But
true street.
True street. You get me? But I respect Bobby's car, and I mean, I would want to make one like that. So, you know, I have a customer who is you know, who is willing to take on that feat. So that's great.
Well, I tell you something. I love the little rivalry, friendly rivalry, right, that I see going on right now among the Subarus. You know, I mean, there's Swiffy, there's Quaddy, and more recently, there's Bobby. And I guess somewhere around the road, we can look for more oh Lord, Black Subaru,
Beans.
Newland. Beans, Lord have mercy, my brain I get old. And Beans, you know, possibly, you know, coming down the road there in the nines, which is good. A couple years ago, as I said, it was only one Subaru Intense. You know, so that's definitely a good look, you know. And I just want to say, you know, Swiffy, some of the time, Kyle always say, you know, Kyle Gregg, that is, you know, people don't stone empty mango trees. You understand?
First more, my friend just say, people not beat a dead ass, you know?
Simple. So if you see people are piling on the pressure a certain way, yeah, man, just laugh on the road, man. Because guess what now?
The thing is that, I mean, it's to their detriment. You get me? I mean, if you tease me or you try to challenge me or put me down, I mean, that's what drives me. That's
right.
What I'm about, the challenge. So, I mean, like the Dover, I mean, the challenge was by Mr. Chung to make a Dover car. I don't know if him styled me and is an indirect kind of force or whatever, but I did it. And then I think we had a challenge of being a champion. But I think his challenge was if we could get the car to win a race. So true, I know I'm not the best driver, circuit racing. I mean, Justin Sirkan says a good youth, and him can drive, him have talent. You get me? And give my driver a fight, and I mean, we won some races, not many, but we won the championship, which is the biggest race of it all. You get me?
Exactly.
So, to your first question, I would say that was for the drag racing. We had the street car. And,
for circuit.
And obviously, I must say that Scotty and Bobby, I'm not sure if they're on a team together, but I know it's Pretty Blue work on them car, you know, big up Pretty Blue. So that's two cars. You get me? Some have two nice cars. So, you know, you have two too. You see me? I say, no, maybe I'm ready here or something.
No, man, listen, bro. It's not red eye. Hold on, Sophie. It's not red eye at all. How I see it is ambition. Right? Yeah, look here. Nothing is wrong with that, bro. Because guess what now? That is the same thing that's going to fuel you to run that 8 seconds and to have the record in the Caribbean. You understand? Right. Nobody makes progress just sitting down and say, oh, I'm better than me. Or no, you have to fight, bro. You have to say, listen, I want to be the best. That's what competition, you know. So kudos to you. I would really love to see you know, 2 Swift Tune car up against, you know.
Yeah, the Hondas them and the Nissan them and you know what I mean? And I mean my next challenge now is to go back and race in MP4 now as a driver and try to see if maybe I could win the championship myself.
Okay.
With my car, and we have a second. Obviously, Team Swift Tune. There's no I in team, so we have a second car now for circuit racing.
Okay.
Right. So that car, hopefully, we get in the IP class or the bracket class. 27. And I mean, I won't be driving that one, but hopefully that we can get that car to win some races and win the championship too. Whenever racing start back.
Right.
So I don't have, that side and the drag side. You get me?
But it's going to be a handful, though, Swiffy. I can't promise you that's going to be easy at all.
Well, no, it's not so easy, but you see, the thing is that what we strive on is really to make the car reliable. So basically, what really is hard and takes the time is the development. So basically, like the car, the Fleur Canary, the yellow one, it raced every race of the year. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's how we won the championship. You get me? We raced the race.
The points, the points add up.
Right, my favorite saying is to finish first, you have to first finish. You see me I say?
True.
So the idea is that if we can stay on the track, then we're good. You get me? That's the first feat. And then we develop the cars as the year go along, whatever we can afford. You get me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to get some sponsorship for the yellow car. So I could further development. Right now, it's just Swift Tune sponsoring that.
Which is the Fleur Canary.
The Fleur Canary, right. What the car now, we don't have a name for it yet. But we have some customers that are putting together and with that car. You understand? That'll be 2 cars at the drag racing. Those are my new challenges.
Got you.
And last challenge I think is to be the fastest circuit Subaru.
Oh, so that sounds like you'd be up against Matthew Lee for that title.
I think the fastest car was Heath Carswell Subaru.
Oh, right. Yes. So that's the record you want to go for.
Yeah, you can afford me to David if you have your dollars.
All right. Let us take a little step back before we take some questions, Swiffy. A few months ago, there was this brewing war, this rivalry between yourself and Mr. Omar Evering, the 9-second king, I'm not sure if it has been swept under the rug. Is it still in the air? Where do we stand? Where is that? Because it wasn't settled. So where is it? Where do we go from here?
Omar car did what? 9.4, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
Very fast. And I've spoken to Omar. We are friends, but I mean, on the racetrack, man, nobody not friend. So basically, his argument is that he is a 9-second king and he run 9 from faster than me, so he's not gonna take an easy draw out. Fine. You get me? I just do it like all. You get me? Race the clock. Get me? I mean, if I do a 9-2, then me not race Omar. I'm already beaten. You get me? I just have to do it in the crowd or never head to head. But maybe at the time.
But you're going to make the time going to the talking.
Yeah, man. The time is what I'm going to use to beat Omar and get him off. I'm high ass. You know what I mean? Him and thing. But I say the rivalry is what I like and the challenge.
Yes, it fuels the sport as well. That's what fans come to see. That's what they want to see. Anyway,
so yeah. I mean, I know Omar going to come back strong, and he'll have his car faster, right? So I'm going to obviously compensate for that too. Make sure it's well fast. You get me? Because I'm going to race him if my car is healthy, and I'm sure if his car is healthy, even if it's not healthy, he may want to race. Omar have the best car part on his side, right? On his, which is luck. car business. Basically, obviously, right? Omar have enough of that. I mean,
well, it look like me don't know. It look like say Omar have some monkey that when car come a truck and put and put fire and squad this some of the time. Me don't know because before the meet, I mean everybody ready, but once somebody line up beside Omar, me don't know it's like somebody just Lego the monkey for the next lane.
tell you. I mean, the day I want Omar called me out. I can't remember what happened to our car. I think we broke something on the front end or something was large in the car. I mean, it burned me so till because me know say that they didn't go lose it, you know. And you know Omar come with a big chest and this right now. I mean, Omar car just blew and he just got borrow an engine or a bigger engine or thief an engine from somebody, you know. But ready right now, I mean,
oh, hold on. Was that the video? Was that the video we saw circulating?
Yeah, you get me? And he's like, me don't want him beat me when he's all wounded. You get me? You can imagine the talking. You can imagine? They must come borrow an engine and come beat us with
no. That wouldn't look good at all. No.
Then I know that my car is sick too. You get me?
Right. I mean, so you never want to risk it?
Me not go there with the knife.
No, sir. And them man have cannon?
Right. No, not in a cannon. I mean, if they walk with like, I would even like a cutlass. But you see, the thing is that Omar looked on him side, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that day he didn't run good after. I guess he had some issues. And that's just racing. But the thing is that I would not even feel good if I did run against Omar, beat him, and him sick.
No. I get what you're saying.
You get me?
Right.
I want to know my tip-top and him tip-top. So when I beat him, I want him to do like a 9-3. So him do better than him best time.
Right. I'll still beat him. Got you.
Yeah. You get me?
Got you.
And somehow team can win. I mean, that wouldn't be a win for me, necessarily. You get me?
Me know what you mean. Me know. Next thing man I go talk and say, boy, he did wounded and... Yeah, okay. You know, I understand what you say.
When me beat him, you know, I hear about nothing from him. I am to do a yield me up and say, big up. You get
that's all.
Drink 2 juice or something.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough, Swiffy. Fair enough, you know. But you know, I'm glad we cleared the air because a lot of persons, well, not a lot, but a few persons were messaging me and asking, you know, warm to the race with Swiffy and Omar and Ray, and you know the fans them. You know, we have to make sure, say, we keep them in the loop, you know. You know, because they're the ones. Huh?
We're putting on the show for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, definitely. So it's not like nobody running from the war. It's just that we had some issues. Both cars had some issues on the day, and it just never happened. You know, but it will happen at some point. That we're sure about.
No, it's sure about. I mean, even if I have to drive my car and do like, say, a 9-4, just for even dry him out, you know, just for make him think, say, the best of me that. When we have all the 8-9 set up, sit down and wait for him.
I just, when he come out now.
And with Mr. Chung, with that test, I know so we are running 8, all 8-9 or 8-8 already. I'm just saying, just back up. You get me? I make him win, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I mean, him see me line up beside him already lose. He just know that. Him not have nothing.
All right. Now, let us talk a little bit before we go to the questions. So persons with questions, you can get them together, get your thoughts together. One last question before the question. The Subaru battle. You know, I came across a video earlier where I never know you squad did the race already at Burnham Field.
Yeah, that long time.
Yeah, man, that was like 2017, I think. And both of you ran 10-0.
All right, that's an example of what I'm telling you about Omar now. So how this is that when I had done the 10-7, I think 10-8, squad had done 10-7. And then I had done 10-6 at some, you know, at the time NDRC had them test and tune. And
Right.
official. So I had done 10-6 at a race meet. And I was obviously faster than Squaddy and beat the record. So basically, the next race meet came up now, and Squaddy did work to his car as usual, and his car was better. But I think that maybe Squaddy put out the effort, and they did a lot, and he got his car to 10-4. Now, on that day, I was just qualifying. I was just planning to just qualify my car, and qualify like 10-9, 10-8, just coast along the track, and so I could race the fastest guy first, get him out of the way, because I'm thinking about, that's our strategy. Me and Berger do that every time, run this race the fastest guy first.
But you give some ideas now, Swiffy.
Yeah, I mean, a regular thing. Ministry man, get me big up, and then Monday, So what happened was that I was lining up now to race now, and Squaddy broke the line and jumped in beside me now, and I think it was, oh gosh, remember him again, man, Hardly. Hardly. Hardly the hype man. Hardly hyped up. Oh, big race now. Swiffy and crowd get mad now because this is the race at the time and whatever. So Squaddy here obviously come now with him set up now, coming to run him in best time.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know if they, at the time obviously I wouldn't tell nobody would know, but me and Mr. Chung done match out the car faster that long time. But at the time, our 10-4, one of that was my best time. So people that think that was the best of us. So it's quite like me now, and then Mr. Chung have him like a way when walk up behind the car. So me see on the car now, I line up now, I wait for the thing, and you see Mr. Chung at the mirror now, I walk him up now. You know what I'm gonna say now. So I'm not on the way as usual. Walk this Swiffy. So bossy, don't lose him.
Make sure you kill that.
To come back down, yes, win. So I just back the window real quick and get my because I do or die, yes, so.
Yes, I.
There was some talk that we were using the nitrous. Big deal. I don't know. We had tried the nitrous before, but it made the car too uneasy. It was too much power. But people thought that we nitrous to do what we did to get the time.
Right. So all right. That our races in quarantine now is a no judgment zone. It is a raw and edited. So I could go in at the thing now. Did you use the bottle to run that race?
No. The joke is that we were there, and I have a sometimes your staff and your fans, it's really some things to give. We were there. And somebody there says something, I can't tell this who, or won't tell this who, talk about, bottles are for babies and all them things and whatever. So I just see the car door, the back door open. So spanner and the man said, you think I saw it a go? You think I saw it a go? Me I take out this, bossy, you not use it. Me say, we do. So take out the buckle. So who tell you that? No man, that's style, man. I take out this, put the buckle and pull the line and hold it up, sell the man now. Me I said, anyway, the thing that we were using, and we take out the buckle, and my staff a bit side of him, and we ran down the track. So Squaddy did his best time at the time, if I remember right, which was 10-4, from his 10-7, which is a very, very respectable
time, yeah.
For what he make, 0.3 seconds is, wholly racing. Get me? But I did 10-0. You get me? So even when he gave best time, I gained more on that on my best time, obviously, and beat him. So, it's just that, I don't come there with what you see and you think Swift just come in yourself.
That's it. You don't go all out at first.
Nah, if you see me come with 10-4, Mr. Chung don't tell me I'll run low boost, just take it easy. You get me?
Okay.
Him come. When him not on the window, you say don't lose. You know what that mean? Flick on every switch, turn on
everything.
And when we see them go the nitrous back now, I say, well, I have that. So I just go drive car now.
Yeah.
So push top at 8,000 RPM and just come out of the crowd and just hope the accident broke. Because
Yeah.
you know, catch me. You get me?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I tell you, Bojo, Bojo said that when you start to go faster, that's when things start to break. And it's only a fast car man will understand when another fast car man go up on the line and something happen. I mean, there are parts, they're nobody knows, a car can mash up 1,000, axles rated for 1,000 horsepower with 800 horsepower. I mean, things like that happen.
I did. I have 1,000 horsepower axle and I broke it, and I have only have 800.
Exactly. Exactly. So, so I just saw it go, But anyway, I'm going to take myself out of the way a little and take some questions. I see Peebo was asking earlier, with the current setup of the car, what are you predicting?
If I get a good first pass, I should do 9.6 on the first pass. Just to shake it down. And if all goes to plan, I should be doing about 9.0. I assume for what we have, what we've developed are 9.0. So I mean, I guess 9.2 is something that I would conservatively accept, or I should say the sponsor would conservatively accept before things get bad.
Definitely. What performance? Big up PJ is asking, what's your best 60 foot?
You've got me such one. You know them numbers, 1.31 or 1.33, something like that. 1.33.
Okay. All right. I see David Dietrich is saying that you need some suspension work to be done. Matthew is asking what suspension setup you're running.
Well, to answer David, we've done some suspension work. We have some adjustable suspension on the car, and we're playing around with spring rates and thing, and doing the necessary changes to get the car where it needs to be. Suspension wise, the last test that we did really showed me what I need to do for the suspension. We got it right, moving up and everything, but we just had some issues. We blew our head gasket, and that's why we didn't compete. But that would have been a really good setup. I mean, the tires were a bit some of my problem too, but the suspension started out now. So hopefully, when you see us, you won't have that for set.
So as it relates to the hopping, some persons refer to it as hopping, that the car was hopping. You've made some tire adjustment and suspension tweaks to rectify that. All right.
And I mean, it don't happen in a while, but yeah, I mean, we still need to fix the suspension. It's not perfect,
All right. Someone is asking, do you use a clutch slipper?
No. I mean, I slip the clutch with my foot.
Well, that's the only slip it a slip.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a single disc clutch. So.
All right. Right. GY is asking, what happened to the Boxer Radical?
We had an incident with that. It's not a Radical actually. It's a single seater. It's a servo car. It caught fire, so we have to. Well, not we, but it have to be repaired. Right now, to be back in contention.
Okay. All right. Javon Mears is asking, tell me about the race with you and the Supra. Is that Choco? You and Choco the race?
Last time I took a race, I me with him.
Okay then.
Yeah. Big up Choco, I'm a friend.
Wait, say it. You deal with you have to find the right word now. No.
Just bring the super in a 11-second class. Every time they run, man. I mean, maybe I press brake and run 11-0 and all them something there. And Chuckle just bring the super come and think.
Okay. They take too early, like off the super there.
Yeah, man. We just kind of make him know say I'm plating. You know what I mean?
All right. Which is right.
No, we can't talk to him. You know?
Hey, I say go on, man. You see, once you beat a man, you know, that guy you ever beat him, you know. So it's like a man with the beat you see in Bolt when in their primary school. See?
Well, what I can say is that his car wasn't sick. You get me? I mean, it was an 11-second car, obviously it wasn't the 8-second setup. You get me?
Right.
You get me? You get beaten for your spirit. You know, if you want him,
yeah, man. For real. All right. Questions, people. We'll take 2 more questions before we wrap up. It is now 9:30. I just want to say big up to the sponsors of our nightly Instagram live: Kenty Racing, Jamaica Race Drivers Club, Lubit Limited, WAP Performance, Quickly Wrecking and Haulage, Boosting, Horsepower in a Bottle, Kaizen Wrecking, Kaizen Car Rentals, Rocket Ship Courier Services, Zidot Performance, and Massive Auto Parts. Boy, look like a man run go call Choco real quick, you know. Choco.
Hey,
Choco, me know it's a man call you a while ago and said tune in for the live, you know. Anyway, big up, Choco. Big up. All right. Question. We'll take 2 more questions. Okay. Robert is asking, do you plan to have a press conference when you run 8 seconds? All right. I know where that question coming from, you know. Robert, you know, easy, you know. Last night was Dalton, right? From Montego Bay.
Yeah.
So Dalton said when him run 9, him will go host a press conference.
You see, when you move from double digit to single digit, it's a big deal. Get me?
Big accomplishment.
Don't like I am downplaying it. You get me? It's a really big feat. You get? It's just that you know, we have a plan and we know where we want to go.
Yes.
So right now 9 seconds is really nothing to do. But at times it wasn't. You get me? We were on 10 and 11 seconds. I mean 9 seconds, we didn't even think about it. Mr. Chung was like, why, you know, the car is a street car, we drive come a truck, run 10-0 and we drive go back home. But we run 9 seconds now, it's like he must say, boy, yo, a race time now, no Swift, I don't know, play around thing again now.
No, sir. Go ahead and done.
That I mean, we didn't have him press conference, what do you mean? But this is 89. Yeah, trust me.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll take 2 more questions.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, we'll take 2 more questions for Swiffy before we wrap up. You know, but in the meantime, I just want to say, you know, really looking forward to see the Black Panther back out and your other new project. You know, you're hoping for a 9-second pass out of the streetcar. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. You know, Peebo is asking, is the Bugeye the next 9-second streetcar?
Yeah, it's Bugeye.
Okay. Dr. Phil is asking, why single disc clutch?
Because it works. I mean, until the clutch give problem, then I change it. I don't know that. I mean, people tell me I forgot twin disc and triple disc, but they're not any faster than I am. So,
and it's holding up for you, right?
Yeah, it worked for me. I mean, my setup, my program, you know, how a car is tuned and built. I mean, the single disc clutch works. So, I mean, we have a bad problem with the launch. I mean, nobody, I think it's only Chuko alone, between Chuko, Nanchi, Dean Shaw, and mostly Craiglu Skyline, have a better 60 foot than I do. beat me. I mean, all the cars that beat me to 60 foot is 8-second cars or 7-second cars. I don't know nobody else. I don't even think the 4-wheel drive Civic had a better 60 foot than I did. Budget car. You get me? So, I mean, my problem right now. You get me?
AJ Gill is asking, why not run a sequential box?
Because it costs like half of our house.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you know, I'm willing to try that. I don't have no problem with that.
All right. So if there are any sponsors out there watching the live and you wish to sponsor Swiffy, you know, he will gladly accept. Right? Yeah. Matthew is asking, ECU. Which ECU are you using?
I'm running the Haltech Elite 1000.
Okay.
Oh, is a Precision 6466. I think Matthew asked that earlier too.
Right. All right. We'll take one last question before we wrap up. All right. One last question. I know a lot of questions came earlier, but obviously we won't be able to ask or remember all the questions. So we'll take the next question that comes up. Right. I see, right, GUI is saying it's not faster, it has to do with efficient power delivery. All right. Okay, all right. Lifestyle Settings is asking, how much changes would you have to make to the chassis to get it run straight?
Well, we've done what we need to do to get the car run straight. I mean, it's not always the chassis. Chassis plays a big part, but we've done what we need to do to get the chassis, you know, close to where we want it to be. I mean, all this take money. You understand? It's not like as if we have a lot of it, but we the suspension was our biggest issue, right? And we sorted that out. We did some testing, and the car was straight. The car ran really straight, and it's just really to go on the track again and test it with everything. No, you get me? I mean, you might say it's a suspension, or I should say a chassis issue, but I mean, until we start with the suspension, or we try to, who knows it's a chassis? I mean, we can't just be fixing things blindly and don't know what we are fixing.
Right. Or fix a lot of things at once. You have to take your time so you can know, you know, where the issue is.
You know what goes into it. You get just press gas and go straight. And I mean, the surface is another thing. I mean, the surface is not so grippy. You get me? I mean, I can light up the 4 tires in 4th gear, doing 130, 40 miles an hour, and I can still a skid tire at the end of the truck. So, I mean, you get me? If the truck lean, you know, undulating or whatever, I mean, the car will just follow the road wherever it wants to go. So, you get me? It's a lot of things going on. You know what I mean?
Squad is asking how much boost you're running.
On low boost, we run 45 pounds, and high boost, we run like 58.
Wow. Wow. And you're true.
It's must match your age, you know? And it's Mr. Chunk car, you know?
So hold on a little. So you throw all that 58 pound boost at it already?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I mean, it's not faster. It's the fastest time on the 9.6 that we did was actually without the nitros, and at God, Mr. Chong can't tell you. I think it's 48 pounds or maybe 51 pounds, something like that.
Wow.
We had made the time, but we've been to 58 pounds trying to say, well, all right, apply some more power. But I mean, as I say, I in 4th gear, I light up the tire down at the end of the track doing 140 miles an hour. So 58 pounds now, yes, it make more power, but if I can't use it, then I just waste it. So come down to see how much boost, because that's what we used to say, you know, meter the power. You get me? So just run the boost down a little lower until we get the right time.
I tell you something, Swiffy. I never know persons here. No, let me correct that. Not a lot of persons I know locally run them kind of boost levels there. See?
Yeah, but
yeah, trust me. A machine that, I mean, that's a show, and the machine never it never shebang, right?
No. I mean,
Exactly. That's a properly built machine.
You see, the thing is that certain cars, depending on the setup you have, you run different things. So, like Kenty, they might run them Honda engine and them can rev to 11,000 RPM or 10,000. So since RPM, them don't need boost. Them can probably run 40 pounds of boost and make the same horsepower as I make at 50 pounds because I'm going to 9,000. You get me? Or 8.5, right? Them head design might be different. You know, they might have a bigger engine than I have. You get me? I just have 2 liter. I mean, the Black Panther and the circuit car run 2 liter engines. You get me? I might have a smallest engine. You get me? While them are run, you know, K24 or K20. K20 is still bigger than my engine, you know, by a small amount. But I mean, I need to run what I need to run to do what I need to do, and that's what I said before. I mean, whatever it takes to make the car fast, I do it. I am into racing. This is what we do.
Got you. All right. Before we wrap up, Swiffy, I'll allow you to do some shout outs real quick before we wrap up. Anybody you want to big up?
Yeah, man. Well, it goes without saying to big up David Dietrich, you know, start this thing for me. This whole car racing thing. Tuning, I should say. You know, big up my brother Jason Moses. I always talk with me consultant, make sure say I'm making the right decisions or not making the wrong decisions. Big up Paulie all the time, you know, start me off in the Subaru thing. You know, big up Stefan Lazarus. Was my first ever customer, and I'm sure he'll be my last. You know, big up anyway. You know, with the Accord 777. I don't know about that one. Goes without saying, big up Jerome Chong's catering. Big up Jalil Handal. We took his Subaru to Barbados, you know, so I could do some, you know, Caribbean race, you know. I was there with the team, with PNL. Big up Charlie Fongi, the first ever attuned. Big up Talman, Gregory Cross, you know. So making me tune him started back in these when time we are on the road. You get me? Big up Husky, Wayne Wallace, show me about the Honda them. Can't go without saying, you know, big up big up Charlie Fongi. He introduced me to Lance, and Lance gave me a few tips and things. Can't complain. Big up Horatio, always helping me, and even if I need advice, you know. Big up Bolt, Chris Moore White, you know, it's him that tell me for go to take on Craig Lou them the time we used to live here and beat Craig and Nick Lou them time. They big up the whole Lou boys, a friend.
Yeah, man. See.
Trust me, good people, you know.
Yeah, man.
I mean, was big up Damage. Oh gosh, when Damage really could ever tree. Well, don't burn and feel. Those were the days. Damage. About 7 years, we slap with the whole of them. Misery, you know, when we start with Nitros, we link Misery to help me with the Nitros. Even though I use it as much, you know, it's still there when time, each second time come up, I need it.
When needed.
You get me, big up Biggie B, you know, Spin Barrel, big up Kenty Racing. I have a big up Adrian Ringle. He was there with me at the 800 horsepower. You know, him take me, he make me know, say, you know, see if them little 30 pound of boost business a joke thing, you know. Try to like, you know, he must style me. So, himself turn it up. So I went up a 50 odd pound of boost. He didn't think I was going to go so high. But big up for that. You know, big up Robert Bailey, you know, for setting the bar at first. You get me? I can ask him things to a good friend of mine, can talk to him, big up Bailey. And George Bailey and Tony, you know, the Bailey family, you know, big them up. Big up to Xavier Murray. Enough time link Xavier for some small little specs, you know, sometimes the Honda and the RPM necessary and some little tuning specs, you know, Xavier have little sauce and mix, you know. Can't forget him, and Xavier helped me with the circuit car and gave me that key component to make sure I win the championship, you know. So big up Xavier all the time, big up my friend. I think big up Jason Leong, big up Leroy Williams, Mr. Willie, big up the first Subaru ever tune. Big up Garfield, Heasley. I say the first Subaru ever beat, right? But then here I am now, you know. Big up Mr. Silvera, you know, Forrester, them days, big up Neil Blendman, you know, rest in peace, my brother. You know, I was a push for big up Berger, big up Roland Gregory, you know. I don't know what to tell you, you know. I mean, big up Kenty, I say, for at least giving us that avenue for you know, race. Big up NDRC at the first time for, you know, putting up the drag racing circuit and allowing me to have a team championship to win. And you know, I won 13 seconds, we won, Berger won 12, we won 11. Well, Lizzie beat me out in 10-second class, you know. Cha. But big up Lizzie same way. You get me? I don't even know. This can go on. Big up Clevey.
Everybody. All who know hear the name because
everybody. I mean, and she helped me out. Big up Mr. Rowe for the black, as I said.
Yeah.
Circuit. This day it don't even smoke. You get me?
Yeah.
I run touch on a boost. So can't beat that. Big up Sheldon. Sheldon Morgan. Big up Spook Racing next door. My ever friend them. You get me? Ja. Big up Talman from them day there. Big up Safa Powell. Michael Freighter. Monday, you know, long customers. Big up them Monday. Can't tell you. The list will go on and until tomorrow.
Yeah, man, me? For real. But, well, I must say, you know, everybody just, you know, because of years in motorsports, you're going to come across a lot of persons where, you know, so we understand. You know, we definitely understand. Can know when the man them free that eats, you know, hey, Choco, go on, you know. Yeah, man.
Someone catch up, Choco.
Yeah, man. But of course, you know, before we go, we have to say thanks to everybody for tuning in night after night. I have to say thanks to our sponsors of our 876 Street Instagram Live series. You know, our sponsors made it possible. And of course, we have to say, Swiffy, much respect, you know, spending the time, you know, these 2 hours on the live. You know, I know family's there and everything, but you still made the time, you know?
Yeah, man. That's like a ease up, you know? Nothing else can.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Subaru Club too. Yes, to right. Big up the Subaru Club of Jamaica. Big them up, Soka J.
Yeah.
Just,
man.
Take one with.
All right. Well, that is where we...
no, last but not least, I need to big up the Queen. You get me?
Oh, you mean?
Enough their garage and the bleaching and...
Yeah.
Pocket at KFC.
What?
You know, bigger up for make the Swift Tune shirts. You know?
Oh, you mean?
Go to saying, bigger up for them for motivate me when time the talking I go on and say,
ignore them, man. Just cheer up and trust me. You know, we have to salute the Queen them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
have to salute.
And family come first, brother. So
you
know.
Man.
Race, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know, again, I just want to say big up Swiffy. You know, congratulations again on you know, your newborn, and you know, all the best to you, your family, your team, you know, your mommy, you know, everybody, man.
Big up, Pop.
Yeah, man, everybody, you know, and remember to stay safe, you know, so that we can touch back some racing as soon as possible. You know, that's what we really want to do right now, you know. But you know, before we go, go ahead.
No, I say, I mean, they are not for do. I mean, get me. We need to go do some racing. I tell the truth, but it is what it is. You know, we just try to keep safe and clean.
Man.
Wear your mask, you know.
Yeah. Well, I just want to remind folks that tomorrow will be Specs, Specs will be on tomorrow, right? So Mr. Courtney Parrish will be on tomorrow. And on Friday night will be Andre Anderson, right? And Saturday night will be Drone, right? Mr. Andrew Palmer. So we have a pretty exciting couple of days left, so don't miss it.
Yeah, man, big up. Big up Andrew Palmer. That's a thing. See there? Boy, I hope two and a vex with me. Big up Andrew Palmer too. To some mirrors. Boy, big up Palmer. Sorry, me forget it, brother. Don't kill.
All right, bro. That's your word, man. But again, we just want to say stay safe. One love. We'll talk, Swiffy. Thanks again.
Yeah, man. Big up Terry Ramdan too. But I tell you, tomorrow I wouldn't done.
All right. See, Alaman, I say, welcome to the bikers.
Bikers. Big up Tom and long time. And big up Woon.
Everybody. Everybody big up.
Big up Pancho. Boy, I hope him get well soon. Big up Pancho.
Yes.
Come and bike it too.
Yeah.
Janu,
Yeah, man.
But
yeah, man. For real. All right. Thanks, everybody, for the big up. I see, a lot of big ups coming in. One love, big up, everybody. Oh, and by the way, remember, we will be uploading this interview to our YouTube channel. So if you know anybody who missed Swiffy's interview and would want to watch it, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. And last but not least, if you're overseas and you want to, get any of our gears, 876 Street gears, you can visit our website. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Can I get one more?
Yes, man.
Them have got cost. I need to big up a customer. Ryan Nutt. He was a 14-second champion at Vernon Field in the RC, and last year he was the SST champion. Right. So he's been a champion for us on the both sides of the fence. You get me? Almost big up, He's in care run good, and he bring home a trophy for the team too. So don't want it go without saying. Big up,
definitely.
Big up.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So I mean, as Swiffy rightfully said earlier, we could spend the whole night a big up people. So we just have to understand. Everybody, just take a big up. You understand? Yeah. Everybody take a big up.
Cost me a call. Call me tomorrow and cost.
Swiffy, one love again, bro. Thanks.
Take care.
Big up. Yeah, man. Stay safe. Cool. All right.